In today's tutorial, I'm going to share with you two different greeting card designs using watercolor and ink. This project is fun, quick, and easy for beginners. So without further ado, let's get started. For this project, I am using Winsor & Newton Cotman, Princeton brush, micron pen, and I also have two remake blank greeting card. This is the bamboo greeting card from Strathmore. You can also use watercolor paper, cut it into the size that you want, and fold it into the greeting card. Here I am having the card of size 5 by 7 inches. First, I'm going to mix the color. I am using the bright red and the permanent rose from my palette, mixing together to paint the flowers for the designs. And in this design, I am going to paint a rose bouquet. I have a video of showing you how to paint roses in detail. I will link the video below if you're interested. But it's just very easy. It's just a loose rose, so I am just going to paint the center of the rose in the most saturated pigment, and from there I use the clean brush with a little bit of water and start to paint the outside. It's like the C's shaped go in the spiral motion, and just let the pigment from the center bleed into the other parts of the rose, just like you see on the screen. I'm sorry if I explain not very clear, but I hope that if you see what I am painting on the screen, it will make sense to you. And I am painting 3 roses next together, and it looks like they will form a triangle shape. And from there I will frame them by adding leaves into 3 corners, as you see on the screen. For a leaf, which is as you see, it's just a very simple and common leaf. There's nothing special about it. I'm using sap green, which is my favorite green of all time, and for the big leaf. And I also add some of the small leaf to add the contrast in sizes and also contrast in color as well, in value, I'm sorry. So for the big leaf, I'm using sap green, and for the small leaf, I am using the indigo mixing with sap greens to make a darker value. And that's it for the first step. Now I'm going to put it aside and waiting for it to be completely dry. And at the same time, I am going to start painting the second floral greeting card. And for this design, I am also using the rose. It's basically the same element, but just different colors and different composition. And if you have watched my other card design video, you will know that this is usually the way for me to come up with different designs. I usually just learn how to paint a certain elements, and I just kind of put them together, change the colors and change the composition, and then I will come up with many different designs. So actually this is a very easy way. If you're a beginner, you don't really need to know how to paint a lot of things or any advanced design skill. Just learn to paint a certain element that you like, and then just put them together in different arrangement. And as you can see, for this design, I just paint the same roses, the same leaf shaped. I changed the colors anyway. For this design, I wanted to be purple and lavender, and for the leaf, I used the brighter green. For this, actually, I used the sap green mixed with yellow lemon. And for now, I'm just gonna put random rose and leaf on the beige, as you can see. But later on, I'm going to connect all of them together and make them look like they are coming from a branch. And now I'm just gonna put this aside and wait for it to be dry and come back to the first card. Now the watercolor layer is completely dry. I'm going to pick up my micron pen and start to outline all the elements on the card. And this step is quite easy and self-explanatory. The only thing I want to add is just try to keep it simple and minimum. Basically just outline on the element and that's it. No need to do all kind of shading or anything. The simpler it is, the better it looks. I've been seeing a lot of watercolor and ink paintings on Pinterest, and that's kind of inspires me, and that's how I come up the idea for this tutorial. I think ink and watercolors goes very well with each other, and they just complement each other so well. And when you're painting loose watercolor, adding ink is a way to get the painting more defined and also adds a little special touch for your painting as well. And that's why I love this kind of painting so much. And as you may notice, I also use the pen to draw extra leaves as well. And I think that is a way to add a little bit of characters to the painting. And after finish with the outline, I basically just go back with the pen to add more layers to create contrast for the painting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And now the painting is completely done. That's pretty easy, quick and fun, right? And I will continue to outline for my second card using the same technique, just basically outline all the elements. You can also just outline some of them and leave some of them as is if you want. And as I mentioned earlier, I am gonna use the pen to connect off the leaf and the roses together and make them look like they're coming out from a branch. And for this part, if you're not sure, you can also use the pencil to try first to see if you like how it looks, and later on use the pen to go over it. And I also come back with the watercolor pen and add the small leaf with the darker value to add contrast as well, just like the first card. And also use the micron pen to draw some extra leaf as well. These are only two designs that I show you using these elements. You can also use the same elements and come up with different designs, as many as you want. Just change up the colors and maybe put them in a different positions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can use this card for pretty much any occasion. Thank you card, happy birthday card, or on some special occasion like Mother's Day or get well soon, you name it. And now I'm just gonna let you enjoy the rest of the video, and I really hope that this tutorial is helpful for you. And if you do find it helpful, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I will post the watercolor tutorial every Saturday. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.